This one is different from everything we've talked about so far. Every other video in this series has been about what goes wrong, the patterns that pull you toward the wrong people, the mechanisms that keep you stuck, the parts of you that run without your permission. This one is about what going right actually looks like, and why it still feels hard. Most people assume that when they've done enough work, understood their patterns, faced what they've been avoiding, chosen someone real instead of a projection, love will finally feel easy. It doesn't. Not always. And Jung had a very specific reason why. He called it individuation, the lifelong work of becoming who you actually are, not who your family shaped you to be, not who your wounds trained you to be, not who your relationships have let you stay being. The real self, worked toward over time. Most people treat this like a finish line. Get there and you're done. The relationship will finally be smooth because you'll finally be whole. That's not how it works. Because the right relationship doesn't reward the work you've already done. It asks for more. A relationship that fits you will produce friction. Not because something is wrong, because real intimacy keeps asking you to show up as yourself. And most of us, even after all the work, still have places we go quiet, still shrink, still perform, still protect the parts of ourselves we haven't trusted anyone with yet. The right person finds those places, not on purpose, just by being close enough. Think about a muscle. You don't feel it growing. You feel the resistance, the soreness, the moment where you want to stop. The growth is happening inside the discomfort, not after it. That's individuation in a relationship. The friction isn't the problem. The friction is the point. The person who loves you well will, at some point, hold something up that easier relationships never did. They'll ask you to be present when you want to disappear, to be honest when you'd rather keep the peace, to stay when everything in you says this is too much. And that can feel wrong, even when everything is right. Here's what most people miss. The relationships that feel perfectly smooth are often the ones where neither person is really showing up. The ease isn't intimacy. It's two people quietly agreeing not to ask too much of each other. The relationship worth staying in isn't always the one that asks the least of you. It's the one where you keep finding out who you are. Individuation isn't something your partner does for you. It's what you do with what the relationship brings up. Whether you let the hard moments teach you something, or whether you use them as a reason to go. The wrong relationship tests you by hurting you. The right one tests you by asking you to grow. The question worth sitting with is this: does the difficulty in this relationship come from incompatibility, or does it come from what the relationship is asking you to become? If it's the second one, the discomfort isn't a sign to leave, it's the work. This series has been about 9 different reasons intimacy is hard. Patterns, mechanisms, archetypes, wounds. But underneath all of them, there's one thing: the work of becoming yourself. And it doesn't stop when you find the right person. If anything, that's when it starts. Think about the last time a relationship felt hard, in a way that made you better, not worse. What was it asking you to become? That's the question worth following. Subscribe. We go deeper every week.